Anand, as you're pointing out, the family had already said that there are multiple angles to this case, not from just from the internal security point of view, but also from the competition, from within the music industry, and that's why you have these top singers who are being questioned. Hemant Atri is also joining us on the broadcast. He's a senior journalist. Hemantji, how do you see these fresh round of questionings by the NIA? About 20 people have been arrested so far. Multiple people are wanted. There are different angles which are being probed by the agency. So far, what does the investigation really tell us? Your perspective to this.
Anushaji, from day one, we have been saying one thing. From day one, once this unfortunate incident happened, that there are many, many angles to it. And first and foremost is the way the Punjab police handled it. It was a complete miscarriage of everything, of the complete system. Also, the way security was withdrawn, this and that. Now, there are various angles involved into it. And this gentleman who is Goldie Barad, who is sitting abroad, there are two parts. One part is the people, the shooters, the executors who were there. Second part is the real conspirators. The real conspirators know the exact reason of what it was. The thing is, there is one angle of professional rivalry with Mr. Sidhu Moosewala. And from within, as we were saying it from day one, there was somebody within the periphery of his home from where these, shooters were getting the real-time information. Once Mr. Sidhu Moosewala started from his home, these people told him exactly who is with him, which vehicle he is in, whether it is a bulletproof vehicle or not. And exactly the shooters were very much within the vicinity, and that's how they executed the whole plan. Now, one of the next door neighbors, very next door neighbors to Mr. Sidhu Moosewala, he was trying to run away from Amritsar International Airport, and then he was caught from there. So, there are three angles. One is conspirator, the second is two shooters. Number three, the co-conspirators and the people on ground who were giving real-time intel to everybody. From the shooters to, people sitting in Canada, Goldie Barad and all. So there is a larger conspiracy. And the most unfortunate part in this instance is, all those shooters, none of them was arrested by Punjab police. All were arrested by Delhi police. So what was Punjab police doing from day one? And furthermost, which was more shocking was, one of the accused, Tinu, he ran away from the police custody of CIA staff in Mansa. And it was a huge, huge embarrassment. Again, he was arrested by some other police force, not Punjab.
Hemantji, so, I want to take this point forward. You raise a very important point that some very important, people who are allegedly responsible in this entire conspiracy were arrested by Delhi police or some other police authorities and not by the Punjab police. This leads us to the question of internal security of the border state of Punjab. And somewhere, the Moosewala murder case had raked up a lot of concerns around the internal security of the state of Punjab, whether this drug mafia or different kind of mafias operating within the state or situated in Canada, the masterminds, are they getting more powerful? This murder case, what kind of questions it had put out in the public domain, especially when it comes to the internal security of the state of Punjab?
No, Anushaji, from day one, there are certain questions which are being raised.
Yeah.
And we have been following them every show after show after show. The thing is, this is an ideal case. It's an ideal criminal case or an ideal security scenario. The way in which it should not be handled. A VIP security should not be handled this way. And an investigation of this magnitude should be carried in a more professional way. From moment one, all kinds of lapses, all kind of professional incompetence has been there. From day one, once the security was, withdrawn, what happened? Within 24 hours, he was shot. The accused, the shooters, they were very much within the vicinity of 50 kilometers. If at all, the Punjab police could not protect the shooting, they could have really got into the whole thing with their intel operations. They could not do it. All of them were able to run away up to Gujarat. See, the kind of thing that Punjab police should not have done. Basically, the thing is, once somebody is under a scanner of terrorists, or for that matter, some foreign forces, in this particular case, Goldie Barad, there was a concrete evidence with Punjab police. And Punjab Chief Minister himself is a singer. He is a, artist. He knows every artist by first name. He is one of them.
Yeah.
And still, the way the security was withdrawn from Mr. Sidhu Moosewala, the way this case was handled, the way even an arrested accused ran away from Mansa police, everything is a story in itself. And This is an ideal case, ideal way This is an unprofessional way in which any investigation should not be carried out.
Absolutely.
That's what
Absolutely.
really
No,
feels.
no, Mr. Atri, you're right that this case and the kind of lapses that we have seen from the police administration, from the law and order machinery, is a classic textbook case of how not to conduct an investigation, how not to do, your job. Thank you, Mr. Atri, for joining us on the broadcast. I thank my colleague Anand Tiwari as well, who's getting us all the details on that very important story. Now, shift.